What if I told you there was something that could cure lower blood pressure, make your cholesterol levels even better, prevent type 2 diabetes, weight gain, cancer, osteoporosis, and increase your mental health, your energy, and increase your stamina as well? And what if I told you this wasn't some huge process you would have to take? It isn't some medication with lots of side effects. What if I told you all of these benefits come from one very simple thing? Exercising 30 minutes a day. Science Daily is the one who wrote about this in a report that they studied from the Mayo Clinic. And they said that all of these and more benefits can come into your life from just exercising for 30 minutes every day. It's a very simple thing to do, and today I'm going to encourage everyone here that they should exercise for 30 minutes every day. We're going to look at this through three different points. First off, we're going to see the problem of inactivity in America. Next, we'll look at the solution to this problem, and finally, how you can easily apply it to your life. So first off, the problem. VOA News found that teens in America spend an average of 8 hours every day in front of a screen, whether that be TV, smartphone, or a computer. And I found this to be true in my own life as well, whether it's getting work done for college, simply relaxing after my job, or working on a different speech and debate assignment. I spend a lot of time in front of the computer. And this source also said that adults on average spend about 8.5 hours in front of a screen as well. Now compare this to being awake for about 16 hours every day. That means that teens spend up to half of their day in front of a screen, and adults a little bit less than that. And this is a massive problem. When I found this problem, I was intrigued, so I decided to dig a little bit deeper. American Health Rankings, which is a website that ranks the states of America based off how they do health-wise, found that 24% of Arizonans said that they were physically inactive for the last month. Now, what is physically inactive? Basically, it means that you haven't done any sort of physical activity outside of your job in the past month. It's no walking, no biking, no playing sports with friends, not even golfing. Simply no exercise whatsoever in the last month. And that's almost a quarter of the entire state. As we can see, this is clearly a major problem, especially here in the state of Arizona. So now that we see that there is this massive problem, what should we do about it? What's the solution? Well, Medical News Today said that they found the solution, and that is exercising for 30 minutes every single day. There was a company in Sweden that did a study with a bunch of different people, and they saw that people who were overweight, who did enough exercise to get them up to a sweat for 30 minutes every day, in the first 2 months lost 8 pounds. That's pretty good. A lot of people are constantly trying to shave off some pounds but never really succeed. And almost everyone in this test group, after exercising for only 30 minutes a day, lost 8 pounds in just 2 months. Another interesting fact that they found is that 30 minutes is the optimal time to exercise daily. See, the thing with exercising more than this is that when you do exercise more, then you get more exhausted and you aren't as productive for the rest of the day. Whereas if exercising only 30 minutes every day, not only do you feel an increase in mood and productivity, but you also have higher energy levels for the rest of the day, compared to an hour where they found that generally you had lower energy levels and weren't as productive. So there are countless benefits to exercising 30 minutes every day. Genesis Fitness, which is a website which talks about all things fitness, found that there were a lot of other benefits as well. Some of these benefits are curing or helping heart problems, weight loss, reduced stress in your life, you have an increased mood and energy, and also you get a lot of more productivity and self-confidence. You see, doing this simple act of exercising 30 minutes every single day helps in countless areas in your life. So why shouldn't you do it? But how do you apply this to your life? I know a lot of times it's extremely hard to get into a habit. Over the past couple months and year, I've been trying to incorporate this in my life, and I've always ended up kind of falling away from it. But I have found things that have helped me the most. The Huffington Post outlined some of these tips on how to do this, and they said a very easy way is to ride your bike to your job. Almost everyone has a job, and especially here in Arizona and in this state where your job is generally decently close, you can ride your bike to where you have to go. I know when it gets cooler out, that would be something that I would not mind doing. And then, of course, in Arizona, it does get pretty hot, so you don't want to ride your bike through the summer as well. So a good substitute for that is just swimming 30 minutes every day. I know a lot of local pools, if you don't have a pool yourself, are pretty cheap. You can just get a subscription there and simply go swimming for 30 minutes every day. Cools you off and has so many of the additional benefits. One thing that I found extremely useful for myself is I had a note on my phone. And that note, it would say how many, say, push-ups I wanted to accomplish that day. And I would simply get up from doing school, do 5 at a time, write that down in my notes, and then keep doing school and do that every once in a while throughout the day. And that was extremely effective for me because I could keep track of where I was, and at the end I would have exercised for 30, maybe even 45 minutes and gotten everything that I had to do done, and it would be a nice little break from doing school for 8 hours a day. Another thing that I've seen work really well in my sister's life is every day after she gets home from work, she has a workout app where she'll work out for 30 minutes every day. And this is something that's worked extremely well in her life, and I think could work well in your life as well. Today, we've explored a couple different things. First, the problem of inactivity in the United States. Next, how 30 minutes of exercise can help this. And finally, how you can apply this to your own life. A very famous quote about exercise is, the hardest thing about exercise is to start doing it. Once you exercise regularly, the hardest thing is to stop. Today, I hope that I have persuaded you to start that process of exercising for 30 minutes every day. Thank you.